right, hello once again. Okay, let's pray first. Father, thank you so much for this time. Thank you, Lord, for your goodness. Thank you for this day. Thank you, Lord, that we will learn again about Abram. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, we've been talking about Abram and Lot. And Abram and Lot separated already. Remember? Lot has chose to go to the fertile plains of Jordan Valley. All right. Oh, what happened? What happened? About this time, a war broke out in the region. And guess what? What happened to Lot? Captured. They captured Lot, Abram's nephew who lived in Sodom, and carried off everything that he owned. Oh, remember Lot was so rich? Both of them, both Abraham and Lot was so rich. That's why they separated. And now Lot was captured. Oh, of course, Uncle Abraham has to prepare his group and go and rescue Lot. Did they rescue Lot? Yes, they've rescued Lot and recovered all the goods that had been taken from Lot. All right. Oh, what happened to Abram? Sometime later, the Lord spoke to Abram in a vision, and he said, "Do not be afraid, Abram, for I will protect you, and your reward will be great." Oh, remember Abram? God said, "You will be the father of many nations." But he has no son yet. All right. Oh, what did Abram say? "Lord, how can it be? Oh, Sovereign, what good are your blessings when I don't have even a son? So who will inherit everything that I have? Maybe my servant Eliezer. Oh, because I have no son yet." That's what Abram told God. "Lord, you told me I will be the father of many nations. Lord, you told me that nations will be blessed on me." What did he say to God? "I have no son, not even one son. How could this be?" Oh, what are those? Look at the stars. Then the Lord said to Abram, "No, no, no. Your servant will not be your heir, for you will have a son of your own who will be your heir." Guess what? The Lord took Abram outside. Look up into the sky and count the stars. Who can count the stars here? No one can count the stars. If you can, that's how many your descendants will be. Oh, Abraham will have descendants just like the stars. Too many to count. You cannot count. You cannot count. Oh, and Abram believed the Lord and counted him as a righteous man because of his faith. Then the Lord told him, "I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur or the Chaldeans to give you this land as your possession." All right. There you go, Abraham again. "Oh, sovereign Lord, how can I be sure that I will actually possess it?" Then the Lord told him, "Bring me a 3-year-old cow." Again, 3-year-old cow, a 3-year-old female goat, and a 3-year-old ram, and dove, and a young pigeon. So Abram brought that to the Lord, because Abraham has this belief. He cannot believe that he could be the father of many nations, that his descendants will be as many as the stars. Oh, all right. So Abraham presented all this to him and killed them. Then he cut each animal down the middle and laid the half side by side. He did not, however, cut the birds in half. Oh, look at the birds. And when the birds came down to eat the animals, Abraham chased them away. There's a dream. As the sun was going down, Abram fell into deep sleep. Nakatulog siya. And a terrifying darkness came down over him. Then the Lord said to Abraham, "Look, what did God say? You can be sure that your descendants will be strangers in a foreign land, and where they will be oppressed and slaves for 400 years. Oh, we will learn about the slavery of the descendants of Abram. Why is it that God said that? But I will punish the nation that enslaves them. In the end, they will come away with great wealth. Oh, God was telling Abraham, your descendants will be a slave for 400 years, but I will punish those who enslave them. Oh, and they will come out great. Oh, remember that God has promised that the descendants of Abraham will have the inheritance that God will give Abraham will flow until his descendants. After 4 generations, your descendants will return here to this land. Oh, where did Abraham staying? Abram staying? Canaan. Oh, what is Canaan? Who knows? Oh, and after 4 generations, your descendants will return here. All right. And after sun went down, darkness fell. Abram, saw a smoking firepot and a flaming torch passed between the halves of the animals. So the Lord made a covenant with Abram that they said, I have given you this land to your descendants all the way from the border of Egypt to the great Euphrates River, the land now occupied by the Canaanites. All right. God was telling Abram, I have given you this land. What land? Canaan, and all the borders, everything. God has given that to Abram. And God said, after 4 generations, after 4 generations, your descendants will return here. Oh, from the very beginning, God has promised Abraham and his descendants the land that they will possess. Canaan. All right. Oh, short story. All right. What can you say about Abram? Still, your descendants will be as many as the stars. Oh, when God will choose you, no one can hinder. No one can say no because God has chosen Abram. And he said, I will make you a descendant. I will make you a father of many nations, and your descendants are great. Oh, let's see. Who will be the descendants of Abram? God said it will be many. Oh, very good. All right, did you learn something about Abram? We've been studying about Abram, and we will see who will be the first son of Abram. Remember, Abram he's already old. But God promised him that he will have so many descendants. He will have so many sons and daughters. How can that be? We will see in our coming lessons. Okay? Alright. Did you learn something? Yes, I hope so. Alright, let's pray. Let's pray once again. Put your hands together, please. Thank you, dear Lord, for this time. Thank you for the life of Abram. I pray, Father, that you help these kids, you help these children to understand. Oh, God, give them wisdom. And all is well with them. No one will be sick. No one will be injured. No one will be having a bacteria or virus. They are protected in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for your goodness. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. Do like this. Teo, do like this. Teo and Mommy. Who else? Sam and Sol. Who else are watching out there? And all of you watching out there, let's do like this. Meaning, let's go out and make disciples. Okay? KK, Kuya JJ, KK, let's go!